So I made a post on Instagram and my email list yesterday about a topic that I really want to create a conversation around. So let me know your feedback in the comments, right? And the insight is from a book that I'm reading right now, and it's a great book called Essentialism. And I think the tagline is the disciplined pursuit of less. And the thing that really struck with me and the thing that really resonated with me when it comes to what the author is sharing is his belief that to create and have our highest contribution, to make our biggest impact, we have to focus on doing less. So it's not about doing more or less time, or not a productivity hack, but it's about stripping and removing the layers and things that don't really matter, that aren't aligned with your purpose, that you're not passionate about, that's not helping you create the life that you want, removing that and having the discipline to say no to anything that will not move you forward towards the direction that you want to create inside your life and in your business. And it's something that I really want to share, I really want to talk about, because, nowadays, as an entrepreneur, the hype is about who's working the most hours, who's getting the least sleep, who's spending the most time traveling and doing all these things. And when I say traveling, I'm talking about traveling away from family, or just doing things that are moving you further from the true connection and from the true reason why you started in the first place. It seems like that's the bragging point. I only sleep 5 hours a night. I only sleep 3 hours a night. Or I pull the all-nighter. And you feel like you're the man. You feel like you're the girl. Like you're crushing it because you did that. But now, here's what I want you to realize, or here, at least this is what I believe. The only thing that matters is the result. So if it takes you 8 hours to do something, and it takes me an hour to do the same thing, and at the end of the day, we have the same result, are you a better entrepreneur than me because you spent more time on the computer or in meetings or doing all this stuff? Or is it better to be that person that took this time because I was so laser focused on exactly what mattered, exactly what created a result, that I did this in an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours? The time doesn't really matter, but I did this with so much clarity and just executed on it. And that allowed me to have time to focus on what really mattered. That allowed me to be present when I'm with my girlfriend. That allowed me to be present when I'm with my family. That allowed me to have the time to travel, have the time to just enjoy life, to do basic things that I want to do with my life. Which one is better? And I'm just sharing my opinion. I feel like I'd rather do things and laser focus on getting things done so that I can create the biggest impact and have freedom and have fulfillment. And what I think it really boils down to, because there is no right or wrong answer. That's why I want to share this, and I want you to share your opinions as well in the comments. But the thing is, what I believe that you have to do is first get clear on your core values and what matters most to you. So for me, my top values are having freedom, having fulfillment, making a contribution, focusing on my health, right? These things matter most to me. So for me, to focus on the essential things in my life, the things that I do, the activities, the things that I say yes to, has to, number one, not rob me of my freedom of choice, my freedom to spend time on family or doing things that I want to do. I have to feel fulfilled. So I have to be passionate about it. I have to be excited about it. I have to feel like I'm doing something that matters. Contribution. No matter what I'm doing, I should feel like I'm providing value, like I'm helping people. Like these videos, I feel like just by sharing this, by cutting on the camera, something as simple as this, I'm able to share my message all across the world. I'm able to reach people all across the world just leveraging YouTube and leveraging social media. And health. So if it's draining me of my energy, if it's sabotaging my relationships, if it's not allowing me to feel like my best self and show up powerfully, I'm not doing it. So for you, get clear on your core values. Get clear on what matters most to you. And have the discipline to say no and to cut off and remove the things that aren't aligned with that. Because that is when you can focus on making your highest contribution. When you say no to things that don't matter. Because right now in your business, I can almost guarantee you, either right now or at one point, you are doing activities, or you're on social media platforms, or you're creating some types of content, and the only reason why you're doing it because someone else said that's the best way to do it. Only reason why you're doing it because you saw someone else who's an influencer who you admire and who you respect doing it, so you felt like, okay, now I have to do this too. Even if it's not creating your results, even if it's not aligned with your superpower, you're doing it because you feel like you have to, or because you don't want to let someone down, or because you said, I'm going to do this. So now you feel this guilt. So even though it's not creating you a result, you just say, all right, I have to do this because I said I'm going to do it. But what the book really shared was having the discipline of saying no, having the discipline to audit your life and say, okay, is this really allowing me to make my highest contribution? Is this really allowing me to be my best self? Is this really allowing me to move forward on what I want as far as what matters most to me? So if family matters most to you and you're doing something that's robbing you of your time, and you're not showing up for your kids or for your partner, stop doing it. Have the discipline to say no and stop doing it. Right? So that's what it's all about. And I just want to know your feedback and what you believe. Do you believe that as an entrepreneur, it's all about work, grind? And yes, I know that at some point that has to happen. You have to put in the work. But do you believe that that's what it's all about? Or is it about doing things and setting up your life in a way that will allow you to create what you really want and have experiences and just enjoy life and build something that will make the biggest impact while still enjoying your life and still having fun? So share your feedback, share your opinions. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I look forward to connecting with you, and I'll see you on the next video.